Okay, let's see who jumps in. And where is everybody connecting from? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see who jumps in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, if everybody wants to tell me where you are connected from, I would appreciate that, of course. I always like to see where everybody is connecting from. Okay. Happy New Year, my wonderful friend. Of course, hello from Canada. Thank you, Tracy, for joining. Lawrence Young, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody, of course. A Happy New Year here, okay? Greetings from Munich. Hello, my wonderful friend, Nathaniel. Thank you for being here. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Awesome. My friend, thank you, Nathaniel. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. Your year is only going to get better and better and better. How do I know this? Because when we put the intention out there, it's automatically going to become better. Of course, let's get some likes here, if you don't mind, because the more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we're going to create here. And the more people, thank you, I appreciate that, the more people we are going to get on board, of course, okay? So I'm going to speak briefly. For those of you that don't know me, you can always go check me out on my TikTok page, of course. And if you like what you see, you can always hit a follow. And right beside it, you will find the little bell icon. You can tap on that. And all that does is it helps you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay? You would be among the first to know. And for those of you that were asking about other social media platforms, you will find at the bottom of my page, you will see Linktree. When you tap on this, you're going to see an addition. My website is up and running, and it is there. It is also on Linktree. When you tap on it, you can't miss it. So my website, YouTube, Instagram, and of course TikTok, they're all linked on the Linktree. And for those of you that wish to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live, of course. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one, just so we can touch base. All right, so today, I already did a video on it, but I wanted to touch base on past lives, okay? And what do I mean by past lives? If any of you have watched my video that I uploaded, you're going to realize that what I said was that everything is in the present moment, okay? So when you want to access a past life, or past lives, or future lives, for that matter, okay? All you need to do is to just think back. Let's say you want to think back, okay? Let's say you want to think back. Start by 5 years ago. Think of an event that happened to you 5 years ago and played an important role in your life, right? Then you can go back 10 years, 15, 20. Keep going, keep going. And then try to think of something that happened in the past century, for example, okay? And so on. You can go as far back as you want. You can go as far back as the dinosaur ages and beyond. You can go back to the beginning of the creation of this planet if you wanted to. Now, a lot of people think that this is your imagination kicking in, but I'm here to tell you that this is not your imagination. And why is this? Because your imagination, believe it or not, does not work the way we were told that it works. Okay, you see, your mind is actually a receiver. You receive thoughts, you receive images. Anything that your mind receives, it cannot be fake. Okay, it cannot be created. Let me just tell you this. Why is this? Because everything your mind receives is already done. It's already created. Thank you, my friend. Mario Tattoo, thank you for your subscription. And thank you for being here. Happy New Year. So, when we say that everything is created, it literally is created. Otherwise, your mind cannot pick it up. You see, your mind, in this physical reality, of course, does not create anything. It just picks up information. Thank you for that. It only picks up information. Now, whether this information is in the past, or whether this information is in the future, or whether this information is in the now, I got news for you. It is always in the now. It's always in the present moment. So, when you are accessing a past life, let's say, that life is not finished. It is happening right here, right now. Okay? You, thank you, my friend, you have moved on, of course, from that life because you want to experience time as linear. You want to experience different other lives. Okay? So, just because you have moved on here now, and the way you move on is just by simply shifting your focus. That's all it is, right? Thank you, Mario. You shift your focus and you change perspective on things. If you wanted to remember a past life of yours, all you need to do is shift your focus back to that life. You are going to see it as you are living it right now, believe it or not. Go back and just look at your feet. You might see what kind of shoes you were wearing, what kind of outfit you had. Maybe you might not see your face, right? But you're going to see what outfit you had. You're going to see what kind of buildings were around you. You're going to see what you were surrounded by. This is not a creation of your mind. Thank you, Amelia. This is actually reality. This is happening right here, right now. Now, the same goes as when you want to think of something in the future. Think about a future vehicle, for example, or a future building, or a future anything. Your future life, your future house, doesn't matter what, okay? Think about how modern it is. You did not create this in your mind. You just picked up this information. Why? Because you are also living in the future. Thank you, my wonderful friend. You are also living in the future. You see, past, present, and future are all tied into the now, right here. There cannot be any other way, okay? Everything happens in the now. So, you can see yourself in the future. That's why we say when you want to actually manifest something, again, I'm going to go back to that, okay? You're not actually manifesting anything. What you're actually doing is you are shifting into that reality. You are bringing that reality here because it is here. Everything is here, okay? And it's not that hard to bring it here once you understand how it operates. How does it operate? It operates by you understanding that there's nothing out there that you need to manifest. Everything is there. All you need to do, okay, is to see it here in the present moment. And there it is. Okay? So this is one way to access your past lives, of course. A lot of you, I know, have gone through past life regression and all that stuff, and that's okay. It's all cool, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if you want to see this happen instantly, you can do this instantly, okay? If you want, you can think back just before you were actually born, okay? A lot of you have these memories. And no, it is not a memory from a TV show. It's not a memory of something that you read. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is actually really happening, okay? And the way it is happening is exactly the way you see it in your mind. Play around with it and see what remarkable results you will find. All right. Now, having said that, let's see some comments here. Anybody is free to leave me some comments, of course, and anything that you want to ask me here doesn't have to necessarily be related to the topic. So I'm going to go up and see what is happening, who has joined. I have been speaking for a little while already, so let's see. All right. Hello from Canada, of course, Mario, yes. Hello from New Zealand, awesome. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Sweden, very, very good. Hello, brother. Lots of love and light from Ghana. Lots of love and light to you as well, my friend. Always always a pleasure connecting from with so many different people from different areas. And of course, Nathanael, thank you, my good friend, for being here. Greetings from Munich, Thunder Bay, of course. That is awesome. Hello, my friend. Yes, hello from Sweden. Happy New Year. Right back at you. Happy New Year. Greetings, love, and light to all. Thank you for being here. So, again, feel free to share this live with anybody that you wish to share it, because, again, the more we actually share this information, the more the whole collective actually gains from it and grows and expands, of course. So, do you believe in shifting? That's a beautiful question, and of course, your username is Shifter. Yes, I do believe in shifting. We shift. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm going to rephrase that. I don't believe in shifting. I know that shifting happens. Big difference between believing and knowing. I know that shifting happens, and we shift constantly. Every single moment, believe it or not, we shift. And the way we shift is just by simply changing our focus. Thank you, Mario. You're wonderful, like usual. That goes well. See, you cannot be in this physical reality without shifting. So we constantly shift. All right. Mary Lou, happy new beginning. Thank you for putting it like that, my wonderful friend. But let's just say it just is. Okay? But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are wonderful here. Again, hi, is it okay for what? Let's see. Hope you're good. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Yes, I am doing wonderful. And I know that all of you are doing wonderful as well. Hola. There you go, Craig Mayer. Thank you, my friend, for being here. I am doing wonderful. And I know that all of you are doing wonderful as well. Hola. There you go, Craig Mayer. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Timelines. Okay, Amelia, of course. We are already there, 1000%. And Nathanael is asking, I saw some of your videos actually, Nathanael, even today. So you are remarkable. Thank you for sharing all that stuff that you are picking up. That is wonderful. How long will it take to open the third eye? So believe it or not, Nathanael, your third eye is already open. Okay? I know we hear a lot of times from different spiritual masters saying that you need to open your third eye and all that stuff. In reality, it is already open. You just need to focus on this area. Why? So you can make it more energized, I should say. But energized and being open are two different things, okay? When you focus your energy upon it, you will feel a tingling sensation. You will feel some kind of a vibration. You might even feel some vibration. You might even feel some heat. And once you just pay attention to that sensation, focus on it as much as you want, and you will see that you will start receiving information from other dimensions or realities that will be very, very interesting to you. So all you need to do is just focus on it. That's it. All right. Happy New Year, United Macedonia. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Look the movie Lucy. Okay. I shall. I did. There were dragons and I befriended them. Awesome. So whatever your mind, believe it or not, thinks about is a reality. And even though you might think that that can't be happening here, yes, it can be. Okay, this planet has been around for billions of years, okay? This planet, believe it or not, has, how do you call it? There's been civilizations that have been rotating on this planet over and over and over again. So while we think that a civilization has been lost, in reality, it hasn't been lost. A lot of civilizations are still here. This is what we call, I'm getting on a different topic now, this is what we call aliens, right? A lot of them, believe it or not, are not. They were always on this planet. So, having dragons around is definitely another part of our Earth's history. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Hi there. Hope you're well. Thank you, Stride Pipe. I am doing very, very well. Happy to see you here as well. Happy New Year from UK. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. A lot of Europeans right here right now. I'm curious if any of, I know some Canadians are here, any of our American friends, if anybody here is from the US, I'd be happy to see as well. Just curious, or any other country for that matter, it doesn't matter. Hello and happiness from Ireland. Thank you. Thank you for joining, my wonderful friend. And Hanny, thank you. Awesome. You guys are awesome. And I'm just going down to see if any of your questions. Just sold 5 horses. Okay, so when you say you just sold 5 horses, does it have to do with what we were talking about, like thinking back to one of your previous lives, or did you actually sell 5 horses in this life? Just out of curiosity, I'm asking, that's all. Doesn't matter either way, because everything happens for real right here. Hello, my spiritual brother. Hello, my wonderful friend. Thank you for connecting. Past and future are just idea, 1000%. This is why we say that our true power is in the now. Okay? I can't emphasize it enough, because when we actually realize how powerful we are and how powerful the present moment is, then we would do nothing else but focus on it. Because when you focus on the present moment, yes, you can change the so-called past, okay? And you can change, of course, the so-called future. That we know, because whatever decisions we do right now, we can change the future, correct? The so-called future. But the same way operates for the so-called past. Why? Because everything is in the now. All right. And Cusp, is it? I love what you say at the end of every video. No matter what you do, be the greatest you. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Yes, I've been saying that for many, many years, believe it or not, even before I even started TikTok. And this is not just a belief of mine, but this is a statement. And what it really means is, no matter what you do, of course, right? It doesn't matter what. No matter what, whatever it is, okay? Just be the best at it. Be the greatest you. Meaning, just when I say be the greatest you, put your full attention, your full you into it, and magical things will happen, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you just put yourself into it. Thought is unlimited, so everything is in the now, in the mind. Absolutely correct, my friend. Wow, love your messages. I'm getting bombarded with messages. I just loved it. John, thank you for being here like usual. Just watch your video on this on YouTube. Okay. Yes, I did. Thank you, Amelia, for commenting on that. I actually uploaded the same video on YouTube and on Instagram. John, love and light to you, my friend. Sometimes, you know, depending on what it is, I upload them on all platforms, just because the significance of this is remarkable. And when people catch it, they really catch it, right? And when you realize that you are so powerful, you are so endless, you are so unlimited, like I say, right? Then everything, this world actually becomes your playground, because that's what it is. This is a playground, okay? And it is your playground. It is your creation. And when I say your creation, that is because everybody perceives this world in a different way. Everybody's perception is unique. And when you look at it like that, you are truly the creator of your reality and your world. Hello from the UK, of course. All right. Do you need to meditate to open your third eye? So, meditation, believe it or not, can be very, very helpful. Again, your third eye is open. But it is not necessary. And when I say it is not necessary, because believe it or not, when you focus on the present moment, it is exactly like meditating. Okay, thank you, Amelia. Because what you do when you focus on the present moment, think about it. You focus on the here, you focus on the now, you let things come, you let things go. Thank you, Joanna. And the same applies for meditation. When you meditate, there's no proper or improper way, but when you meditate the way I like it, which is you just sit there and you just observe your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and when you see them come and go, it is exactly the same principle when you're fully present and aware of the moment. You just let things come and go. So it is not necessary to meditate, but it would be helpful if you do so. Twice a day, 20 to 30 minutes a day. Okay? That's my recommendation, of course. All right, awesome. Greetings from Texas, Austin. All right. I was just talking about my American friends, and here you are. I can always rely on good old Texas. I love it. How do I heal my addictions? So, you're already on the right step, my wonderful friend, because you already realize that you do have an addiction on something. But here it is. The addiction that you think that you have is only mental. Yes, mental. And when I say mental is because you cannot really be addicted to anything. And I get it. I know a lot of us are going to say, no, but we have addictions to alcohol, we have addictions to drugs, we have addictions to gambling, to whatever it might be, right? The reality of the matter is that all these are generated by your mind. And once you actually realize this, you can actually control it. How? By being, again, fully present in the moment. Your thoughts of whatever it is that you are addicted to will subside, and therefore you will not be addicted anymore. Okay? This is how you heal it. Be fully present, be still, be mindful, or mindless, I should say, because mindful really means that your mind is full of mumbo jumbo, like thoughts. But when you're mindless, it actually means that your mind is empty, and I prefer that statement over mindful, actually. Wonderful. That is awesome. Greetings from Switzerland. You guys are awesome. And Amelia, what were we saying? Do you ever visit or believe in the Akashic Records? Amelia, beautiful, beautiful question. So the Akashic Records, believe it or not, are nothing else than, again, information generated or perceived, or I shouldn't say perceived. It's in what we call the field now. Okay, I like the word the field, the scientific, thank you, Mario. The scientific term of it, because finally scientists are starting to catch up to what spiritual masters were talking for thousands of years, right? So yes, the Akashic Records are there. They are in the field. You need to be in a position to pick up this information. How do you do it? You just put the intention out there. You stay still, you stay silent, and then what you want to do is you just want to let go. You want to release any kind of resistance and just allow it to happen, to come through to you. Anybody can actually access the Akashic Records. There's no mystery there. It's just like anything else. You pick up information. But the key is to be still. You can also do it through meditation, of course. Thank you. Beautiful for that. Hello from South Africa. I have learned a lot from you. Thanks. Thank you, JJ. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful comment. And to just put it right back to you, I also learn a lot from you as well, because it's a two-way street. Okay, it's never one way. It's always a two-way street. We all learn from one another. We all grow and we all expand. All right. Beautiful. I have a lot of comments here and I love it. I love it. The more comments I have, it means the longer I'm going to be here because I try to get through to as many of you as I can, of course. Hello from Canada, Scotland here. Okay, Kelowna, Sweden. All right. Greetings from Finland. Wow. It seems like I have the whole European community here. That's all great. That guy from Ethiopia, hello friend. All right, my wonderful friend, thank you for being here. Negative, okay. Burdrupi, okay. Happy to see you live. Greetings and love from Greece. All right, my home country, of course. Love and light to you all. Thank you for connecting from Greece. All right, much love. How do I manifest? I'm going to get right back to you. Let me see, because I have a lot of comments here and I'm trying to see if any of my subs have something. Hi, hope you're good, John, of course. Yes, John, I'm doing very, very well. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for that beautiful thing. Just going right back down to C. And John, of course, okay. And Joanna. Okay, your notification was at 2:22 p.m. I saw you yesterday. You were a wolf. Wow. I was a wolf yesterday. So, how did you see me yesterday? I didn't do a live yesterday. That is awesome. So the question here is, Joanna, did we time shift, or did we shift and change parallel realities, which we always do? That's a question for you, of course, because you're the one that noticed it, not me. So, that is awesome, though. I love it. Still going down. I'm going to come back up, guys. I just want to see if any of my subs have any questions here, because, of course, my subs are very, very special. Of course, everybody is special here. Don't get me wrong. I love all of you, but I do have certain priorities that I must complete here. Okay, so I'm going back up. See where was your question again? Okay, astral travel. Okay, that's not the one. Texas. Okay, I think I'm right about here. Addiction, travel. Okay, so Maria, what is that? Astral travel exercise does not work. Do you have tips? Okay, so there are different techniques on astral travel. I've already shared, I believe, 3 videos on it. Now, the question is, it's not the technique doesn't work. It is you should pay more attention to how you feel when you're about to do it, okay? And don't really push yourself to do it, because the more you actually push towards doing something, the more of a resistance you are growing towards it, okay? You need to be relaxed. You need to be calm about it. And it is very, very important that you do not move, okay? And when I say you do not move at all. Stay as still as you can and focus on whatever spot you are focusing on. And then once you see that your body is shutting down, try to reach that spot, of course, without moving, okay? Try it a few times. You will succeed. I guarantee you that. All right. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello from South Africa. I have learned a lot. Okay. Awesome. Yes, we spoke about that. Thank you. I think it was somewhere here. Where was it? Okay, so Rhonda, hi. Spent so much time watching your videos the other day. Think you're great. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Mario, thank you again. I love it. Wow. Mario, you know that? While I saw that TikTok hat, I actually felt it. Yeah, just something mind-blowing. I actually felt it. Even as I moved my head, I felt it. I don't know how that happened, but I just felt it. Again, it's the intent and energy, right? But thank you for that. Okay, when I do the mirror thing, I see a man looking... Thank you. Yes, that one. I feel the energy. I can't believe it. Mario. Wow. Okay, when I do the mirror thing, I see a man looking back at me. My face changes, so is this a past life? No. What you see coming through the mirror is not a past life. This is not how you actually see past lives. The way you see past lives is the way I described it earlier on a video that I uploaded, or the way I just described it here at the start of this live, okay? But what you actually see when you see a different face looking back to you is different images of yourself in different realities. So believe it or not, it's not a past life, okay? Because again, past life is happening right now, but you see different dimensions of yourself. The person that is looking back at you is not some random, thank you, some random person that you don't know. It is you. And sometimes that frightens you, right? Keep in mind, when you see your face altered, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's your eyes playing tricks on you. But in reality, your eyes are just tools, okay? they're nothing more than just a tool, and if you use them properly, you can pick up a lot of information. Our eyes, our senses, and all that is for information purposes, of course. So what you see on the other end is you, looking back at you, okay? Not necessarily from a past life, but from different dimensions, definitely. Okay, Rhonda, I spent so much time watching, okay? Yeah, we read that, thank you. They are behind the ice wall. Oh, you're talking about the aliens, right? All right, the so-called aliens. Hi from Canada, awesome. So John, how do you know where is your hard evidence documents of absolute okay, so this is where we get into this, how do you know where's your evidence and all that. John, what you consider as evidence, believe it or not, is something, again, that you were taught to believe in, you were brought to believe in. It's kind of like we say, it is been brought upon you from an outside source. To find out what I am really talking about, you need to go within and find this information out for yourself. As far as you say about proof, nobody proves anything in this reality, including science, believe it or not, okay? Because what science considered to be, thank you, my friend, correct 30 years ago was disproved later on and so on. You see, we always grow, we always expand, and when we think that we have proof on something, it only gets disproven later on. This is something that you need to go within and find out for yourself, because when you go within and you find by yourself what I am talking about, you need no other proof, okay? All right, so let's see. Kelowna, of course, hello from Sweden. Going back down, Finland, of course. Ethiopia, hello, my wonderful friend. Okay. Okay, the addictions part. Okay, greetings, I love you from Greece. Thank you for connecting, my wonderful friend. How do I manifest? That's what I was looking for, Tina. So, right back at you after, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So, the first thing we need to do, Tina, is to realize that the word manifest basically is telling you that you are trying to reach for something that doesn't exist in your life. And by using this as just even a word, you are creating a distance between you and whatever it is that you want to so-called manifest, okay? First thing you need to do is realize that it's already here. There's nothing for you to manifest. There's no technique for you to go and manifest something. Thank you, Adriana. There's no such thing as a technique, because the minute you try to put a technique to manifest something, again, you are showing that it's not here in the present moment. The way you so-called manifest, thank you, my wonderful friend, is very, very simple, actually, okay? You put a thought towards it, you put the intention towards it, you put the emotion towards it, okay? And once you do those three, there's one final step that you need to do. The final step is to let go of it, okay? When I say let go, you need to let go of the resistance, because when you are trying to hold on to something like it's not here, you're building resistance, okay? So number one, intent. Number two, feel it as it is already here in the present moment, okay? Number three, you need to feel it also that it is in the present moment. That's the emotional state. And number four, you need to let it go. If you don't let it go, you're just building a big gap between you and whatever it is that you want to quote-unquote manifest. Thank you. Again, do you believe in manifestation? Just like I said, I just explained about the manifestation part. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Okay, why I always have the feeling that I'm not living the right life. I can't explain good. Okay, I get it. You don't need to explain anything more. I totally understand what you are saying, my wonderful friend here. So, first of all, you need to ask yourself this question. Why is it that you feel that you're not living the right life? Okay? because I guarantee you this does not come from yourself. This is something that was passed down to you. This is something that either when you were growing up was inputted into your mind, into your brain, and now it kind of became part of your reality, okay? In reality, my friend, is it Oliver? Alessandro? Okay. There is, I'm going to say it very, very clear so you can understand me. There is no right or wrong, okay, way of living your life. There is just is, okay? What does this mean? This means that you are where you are at the perfect moment. Yes, thank you. You are where you are at the perfect moment, okay? And when you realize the power of this statement, thank you, then you're going to realize that you are not living the wrong life at all, okay? Your life is perfect the way it is. All you need to do is to fully accept whatever it is that you are living right now, okay? And don't have this feeling or thought that you are not living, thank you Mario Tattoo, the right life, okay? Because I guarantee you, you are where you need to be. There's no such thing as living a wrong life. Everything that we experience, thank you Mario, everything that we experience for our expansion, for our growth, for our evolution as a spiritual being, of course, okay? So you chose to be on this path on your own. So the first thing that I will do is just scrap the idea that your life is wrong. It is not wrong. Your life is perfect. Okay, start from there and start seeing it as perfect, and your life will be, how can I say it? It will change right in front of your own eyes, and you're not going to believe the transformation that's going to happen. I guarantee you that. Okay. I can feel energy from people and see the colors of them. That is awesome. If you can feel the energy and see colors, that is awesome. Okay. Now, in a lot of cases, we would also, not that I like to label things, thank you, Joanna, we would also call this an empath, of course, right? Because generally speaking, what is an empath? We actually feel the energy of others, right? Or their emotions, which, again, emotions are energy. So you are an empath, my friend, and that's all good. In reality, we are all empaths, but you have simply exercised it more, and you are more in tune with it. That's all. Beautiful. I love all your wonderful comments here. And I love your likes. I love your loves. I love your shares. I love what all of you are doing here. Again, for those of you that are here for the first time, okay, you are free to check out my page on TikTok. If you like what you see, you can hit a follow, of course, and at the same time you will find a little bell notifications there, right? If you tick on that, what you're going to find is you're going to find that every time I upload a video, you get notified, okay? So, and for those that were asking about my other social media platforms, again, you will find my link tree at the bottom of the page. The minute you click on that, you will find my other social media platforms with the addition, thank you, my wonderful friend, of my website. So I did create my website. The purpose of it is, of course, people were asking, they wanted, after I posted a video, a lot of them were asking about mentorship, and I get that. And because the response that I had was overwhelming, I had to create a whole website, believe it or not, thank you, just so I can keep track of everybody and everybody can actually respond. You can either book online for whatever it is that you want. I have different programs, or you can actually fire me an email as well. My email address is on that website. So go check it out, okay? Hit the website, check it out, and feel free to scroll through and find out whatever it is that you want to find out. And for those of you that wish to subscribe here, you can also do this while I am live. That is your opportunity. And anybody that does so and wishes to can have a 15-minute Zoom meeting with me just to touch base. That's going to be one-on-one. All right. And And furthermore, what was I talking about? Oh, that is very, very good. Yeah, sometimes I make notes here because I get so into what I'm talking about that it is all wonderful. So again, yes, what I was saying about past lives. Okay, all your past lives and your future lives are all in the now. Okay, and in order for you to access them, all you have to do is you can go back. You can think, let's say, 5 years from now. Think of an event that happened to you. Go back 10 years from now. Think of an event that happened to you. You can go back, let's say, ancient Rome. Can you think of something in ancient Rome? The first image that comes to your mind, see yourself in ancient Rome, then look down and see, what were you wearing? Were you a man? Were you a woman? Were you a child? Were you a soldier? Were you, just go back and see, okay? That will be a good indicator if in that time period, if you were among, the elite, so-called elite, or if you were a normal person, or if you were whatever it is that you might see, accept that as being the truth, okay? And the same applies as in your future lives, for example, okay? Go and just picture a vehicle in your mind, or a home, or the way you look, the way you're dressed. You will be mind blown because, again, everything happens in the now, okay? This is how you access your past lives and your future lives, and so on, of course. All right. And hello from Tampa, Florida. Hello, my wonderful friend. Mario, thank you again. You're so wonderful. Joanna, yep. You were a wolf. I love that. Thank you. And my wonderful friend, John, of course, in Inner Path is in the house again. Thank you very, very much for being here. So, when I was meditating, I felt that my heart was not beating. That is awesome. Zigmars, is it? Okay, so I wouldn't be concerned about that. And the reason why I'm saying I wouldn't be concerned is because when you meditate, something spectacular happens. When you do it in a way that you connect with who you are, your heartbeat is going to lower to such a degree, to such a point where you might feel that you're not feeling it, but yes, it is there, believe me, okay? Your heart is beating, but it is beating at a very, very low rate. Why? Because right now, when you're in that frame and when you're in that state, you can actually even leave your body. And when you leave your body, you can actually do the amazing things that I've always been talking about, like astral travel, go find out some information, or maybe go spy on your neighbors. Just kidding. But yes, I wouldn't be concerned if you didn't feel your heart. It's a decision, not an addict. 1000%. I totally agree with you, my wonderful friend. I'm just going down. I got like over 100 comments. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be able to catch all your comments on this live. Of course. So I'm just going down to see what any of my subs have said here. We are on the energy. We are on the energy field. Yes, Joanna, we are. The energy field is surrounding us. This is what we call the field. In this field, just like you were asking about the Akashic Records, right? In this field, you're going to find the Akashic Records. You're going to find information. You're going to find everything that you need to use in order to grow and expand is in this field of energy. As a matter of fact, your body is energy. But you know what is not energy? Who you really are is not energy. Thank you. Because who you really are is consciousness. It's the awareness behind this. You see, this universe, this planet, and every other universe out there, even parallel universes, even other dimensions, other realities, there's only two components to them. You have energy and you have consciousness. So when everything else around you is energy, that leaves you to be the consciousness. Why? Because you're aware of it. You can't be energy, you're aware of the energy, right? So you're the consciousness behind it. But this is the amazing thing. When you project your consciousness onto energy, this energy changes, okay? It changes form, it changes directions. It changes all kinds of things. And in these changes, we call them our physical reality, or we call them whatever you want to call them. But in reality, it's just energy and consciousness dancing and playing a game. So, yes, Joanna, we are in an energy field. The greatest question I always have is, would you put your life on these thoughts? Complete belief. So, and my answer to you is it 1, 2, 3. Would you put your life, you said, on these thoughts? All right. My answer to you is, first of all, that what you call life, okay, is what I call existence. We are already here, okay? So my life is a continuous stream. So that's number one. Number two, the thoughts that we talk about, okay? These thoughts we pick up, they're just random thoughts, okay? And the belief, again, when I speak about something, it's not a belief. It is a knowing. It is an inner knowing. And everybody can have this knowing if you simply just stay still, stay silent, and observe what your inner being is talking about, okay? A beautiful question. I love it. 1, 2, 3. It's awesome. Okay, Joanna. Not live, laugh a lot, but definitely in the now. Yes. Thank you, Joanna. Totally agree with you. Nathaniel, I have a dream last night about that I was traveling in the United States, but in that time, I was 30 years. And you know what? This is because this really happened, Nathaniel. What happened is you actually connected with one of your lives, one of your whatever past lives in this case, or future lives, depending on what age you are, and you actually were living in it in that dream. But again, like I say, dreams are reality. They're just realities in different dimensions, and you just happen to be there, and you happen to remember it, and that's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Nathaniel. Wow, got so many messages here. All right, let's get some more likes here so we can create even more of a feeding frenzy here. I love it. I need to go down and see. Wow, I got so many questions here. I have a good energy. Thank you, Mario Tattoo. Yes, you do have a great energy, my wonderful friend. Going down because I have so many comments. Wow, 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 wow. I love it. I love you guys. You guys want to keep me here till tomorrow. Mario Tattoo. When I'm connected with this group, I'm feeling better, stronger, and I see things. Yes, you know why, Mario? Because, again, what happens is we put a group of like-minded individuals together. And when we have like-minded individuals together, we feed upon each other's energy. And at the same time, we learn things from one another. And when we do so, we grow and we expand. And this is why you feel like this. Okay? That is a beautiful statement on your part, Mario. I thank you for sharing it. Love and light to you, my brother. How to learn how to play with energy, please. I will come back to you. I have a lot of comments here, and I don't like the word I can't, but I need to go down and say, okay, I started vacuuming and the volume turned up on its own so I could hear you. Wow, that is awesome, Joanna. See, again, what did I just say? When it is something that you need, or not need, something that is the right thing at that particular moment for you to actually hear, the universe is going to make this happen for you. That's remarkable. Thank you for sharing. I love it. You guys always put a smile on my face. It's just amazing. Mario, just discovered how to do it. Okay, how to do it. Likes to you. Thank you, my wonderful friend. And Rick is in the house. Good evening, Professor. Happy New Year. How are you at the beginning of year, and what guidance? Okay. So, Rick, first of all, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend. I know that this year will be a remarkable a year for you, Rick. And the way I know this is because I know what you want to contribute to humanity, okay? And as a whole, as a collective, I know that you are going to do very, very well. And I know that this year is going to be very, very good. And as far as my guidance, I know for a fact that you have a lot of guidance to share with all of us, even in this group, even with myself. Thank you for connecting, Rick, and Happy New Year to you, my wonderful, wonderful friend. What guidance do you have to moving forward for the year? Like I said, the best way and the best guidance that I can, or the best tip that I can give you for this year, Rick, is to be fully aware and present in the moment, okay, and to practice more stillness and silence, okay, and remarkable things are going to come your way. Trust me on this. Okay, from Belgium, thank you, Caroline. Thank you for joining from Belgium. I have family members out in Belgium, believe it or not, and Belgium is a country that is also very dear to my heart, just like a lot of other countries around here that are dear to my heart. That's awesome. Going back down, because I have a few messages here. Let me see. Okay. Joanna, that's where I saw you, on the field. You turned into a wolf. Wow. So now, my question to you, Joanna, you saw me in the field and I turned into a wolf. My question to you is, how do you see wolves? Are they good to you or are they bad to you, right? And the reason why I'm asking this question is because, of course, everybody interprets different images in different ways. So it is very, very important for you to figure out what the wolf means to you, Joanna. And I hope it's not negative, because if it is, then you see me as a big bad wolf. Okay. I love it. Amelia, I love it. John, love it. Shahira, there you are. Love and light from London. Happy New Year to you, my wonderful friend. Your New Year's and your year is also going to be wonderful. I love it. And the Awakened Girl, Kalispera. Kalispera to you too. I love your positive energy, kindness, and informative channel. Keep the content coming. Thank you for your wonderful, wonderful words, my wonderful friend. And this is what actually pushes me to create even more content and to connect with even more of you, because I see that there's a lot of people that are just, they're loving to connect, they're loving to expand, they're loving to grow, and this is what pushes me to do this even more, and I love it. From Canada, Alberta, thank you, my wonderful friend. Just a quick question, is it Carl? Yeah. What is your weather out there in Alberta? Because I tell you, down here in southern Ontario these days, it's almost like summer. I can go outside in shorts, which is unusual. So I'm just curious if you are feeling the same type of weather in Alberta. I haven't checked your weather lately, so since I have you here, why not tell me? All right. Happy New Year. Thank you, my wonderful friend. I'm enjoying your teachings from Tanzania. Awesome. So a wolf is one of my guides. Thank you, Joanna, for sharing that. Now I feel much, much better, you see, because originally I thought maybe a wolf is something bad for you. In that case, I wouldn't want to be the big bad wolf, right? So, but since a wolf is one of your guides, that speaks volumes. I don't need to say anything else. And there you go. And Inner Path said, White Wolf is my guide. Wow, you guys are awesome. So Joanna and Inner Path, you both are talking about wolves as being guides, and that is remarkable. I love this. I love it. Totally, totally awesome. I'm good with that. I'm totally on board. All right. What else do we have here? Laugh aloud, no animal is bad. Yes, absolutely, Joanna. An animal as an animal is not bad, but what what I was saying is how you perceive it, right? Because again, there's no good or bad. Everything is here for a reason, but people have been conditioned to perceive certain things in certain ways, right? And we were always taught, at least I was taught as a child, that wolves are bad. Oh my God! Remember what was the wolf and the Little Red Riding Hood, for example, right? Uh, did I miss a lot, Shahira? No, you didn't. Thank you for connecting. Exactly. Let's go. Yes, Joanna. I love it. So, Shahira, basically what we were talking about and how I started the live was, again, on how to actually connect with your past lives. I also did a video on it. I posted it actually on all three of my social media platforms, on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. So what I was basically saying is that all your lives are happening right here, right now, in the present moment. As a result, you can access all of them in the present moment. So you can go back and you can actually think of an example, ancient Rome, and just see yourself in ancient Rome. The first image that comes into your mind is always the best one, of course, and then from there you can play around with it. You can look down and see what kind of shoes you were wearing, what kind of clothes you were wearing. The reason I'm saying this is because from there, that's going to be a clear indication if you were a woman or a man in that time period, okay? And if you were part of the elite, or if you were part of just the normal people, if you were a warrior, and so on, right? At the same token, you can go and you can see, World War II, World War One, anywhere, even before humans were on this planet. You can actually see the planet, even in the dinosaur times, right? And the same applies for the future as well. Picture something, a vehicle, a house, or the way you're dressed in the future, okay? And the reason where I'm saying this is because a lot of times we're taught that this is imagination, but you see, you cannot imagine something that is not real, okay? Your imagination, your brain, believe it or not, is not designed to create anything. It is a receiver, okay? Your brain is a receiver. It picks up information. In this case, it is picking up information from the so-called past or from the so-called future. But the information that you're picking up is always information that is directly related to you, okay? So, when you pick up this information, make no mistake, it is always related to yourself. And when you see that past, present, and future are all in the now, that means that you have full access to all of them. So, no, you did not miss much, Shahira, but I gave you a recap. Thank you for connecting. Okay. Nathanael, but why sometimes I forget a one dream when I wake up? So the reason why we forget dreams, believe it or not, and we have multiple dreams throughout the night, okay, is because the minute we wake up, our mind kicks in, our thoughts kick in. In other words, our personality kicks in, our conscious mind. Okay, you have your subconscious and you have your conscious. When you are dreaming, of course, you are in tune with your subconscious mind. The minute, though, you wake up, guess what? Your conscious mind kicks in. And your conscious mind has a tendency of just not paying attention to your subconscious. It's just, they create this kind of distance between them. So, the reason why you don't remember is because you wake up and you start thinking of the things that you need to do. The best way to remember them, Nathanael, is to simply, the minute you open your eyes, or even before you open your eyes, don't move at all, okay? And when you don't move, you just, right there, you do a recall of your dreams instantly. Now, once the recall is played back and you remember what happened, of course, then you can move around and you will remember your dreams. And of course, if you write them down or record them somewhere, it's even better. Another way to also help you with that is just before you go to bed, you simply just put the intention out there and you say, you know what, I'm going to fall asleep right now, and then when I wake up, I'm going to remember my dreams. Every time we put an intent, it works, believe it or not, okay? And if it doesn't work the first time, just keep doing it until it does work. Awesome, thank you. John, you're amazing like usual. Let's go back down. All right. So again, I have a lot of comments on the top that I'm not going to go all the way up there to see them. I might see a few of them, but it's just, you guys are wonderful. I have so many beautiful comments and so many beautiful people right here, right now. So let's go back up, see if I missed anything. All right, Carl, -13 today and sunny. Wow, okay. It is chilly, sunny, of course. In Alberta, are you in Calgary? Because Calgary usually has a lot of sun. But of course, Edmonton gets its fair share of sun as well. So, anybody I missed up here? Love and light from London, Shahira, of course. Thank you, my wonderful friend Amelia. All right. And Jason, okay, my girlfriend's brother's son, only 1 year, going crazy, pointing at the moon, remembers something. All right, so this is something remarkable, actually. When you see a child, especially around that age, pointing at something and sharing information, I would pay very close attention to it, because this child is actually having memories, okay? And those memories I would take very, very serious. This child is only going to have these memories maybe till they're like 5, 6, 7 years old, if they're lucky. After that, they kind of start subsiding. Of course, you always have access to them if you know how. But right now, I would pay attention to what that child is saying. Thank you, Spirit Soul. And I would record it or write it down. And the minute you record it and write it down, even when this child grows a little bit older, when they're 7, 8, 9, just repeat what this child was telling you. And that way you're going to help them not to forget what it is that you were relaying to you. Beautiful. Pay very, very close attention. That moon is obviously something very, very special to this child, so pay attention. Speak into existence. All right. The power of words. Jay, awesome. I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to say that everything is already here. Everything exists, okay? When we say speak into existence, the only thing we're really doing is we are shifting into that reality, okay? Because everything is here, everything is in the now, and when you realize this kind of power that you have, you can literally, as you say, speak it into existence. These phrases are not by accident, okay? These phrases were actually spoken by some very, very wise people that were already connected and understood how certain things operate around here. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too as well, my wonderful friend. And what other questions? Hi. Do we avoid other souls entering our vessels when we astral project? Oh, how do we avoid other souls entering our vessels when we astral project? Okay, believe it or not, thank you, John. This is just a form of a fear that others have brought upon us to keep us limited, okay? When you exit your vessel, and you exit your vessel every single time you fall asleep, believe it or not, does any other entity or soul take over your body? Of course not. Why? Thank you. Because there is a common understanding in the spiritual realm that nobody is to take over your body, and they can't without your authorization. Okay? You leave every single night, believe it or not. Every time you go to sleep, you leave. And the reason you leave is because you have nothing to do when your body is sleeping. Okay, like what are you going to do when your body's sleeping? Just going to sit there and watch it? No, you leave. Same thing applies when you astral project intentionally. Okay, you leave it intentionally. Nothing can take over your body, regardless of the movies that we were brought up to see. Okay. How about the moose? Moose is awesome too. Exactly. Let's go. All right. And John, Native American people, they believe in spirit. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Nathanael. I'm actually surprised that you know about Native American people because I believe you are in Norway, right? So that's awesome. That's very, very good. Okay, Spirit Soul, awesome. I'm just going down. Shahira, your explanation is the answer to my visualization process as I see myself as in different people. While is there a continuation to that, Shahira, or is that a why instead of a while? I'm going to read it again. Okay, so your explanation is the answer to my visualization process as I see myself as in different people. Okay, so when you see yourself in different people, that is because you are those different people, Shahira. Okay, it is plain and simple. You have just become aware of it and you realize it. Because in order for us to grow, to expand, to evolve in the areas that we want to grow and evolve, we must be different people as well. In your case, you just have access to all of them, and this is why. That's remarkable. I love that. Thank you. Thought this throughout this. Okay, awesome. My mother would never listen, but I remember two of my past lives. Yes, thank you for sharing that. And again, your mother probably didn't listen because we were brought up in a time, in an age that talking about past lives was not an acceptable thing, right? Of course, now as we progress, okay, as we expand, as we grow, there are more of us stepping out that have actually memories of their past lives, that can access past lives. We have hypnotherapists that can actually put you under and make you relive your whole past life within like an hour, right? As if you were actually living it right here, right now. So we have more information about past lives, and that's why these days it is more acceptable. So your mother was just being a mother, and that's all okay. She was there at the perfect time for you to be where you are right now. So we should all be grateful of that. All right, inner path. What is your knowledge about children when abused? Do their souls know? So that is a wonderful, thank you Camila for being here. That is a wonderful, wonderful question, inner path. Again, believe it or not, and I know this is hard for a lot of people to understand or to fathom this, okay? When this child came here, okay, to this physical reality, it created this life for itself, okay? Marco, thank you. It wanted to be in this situation so it can learn about whatever lessons it had to learn. But in this case, it's not only the child that is learning, but it is also the other people that are involved in this. So what is happening is we are co-creating at the same time, and at the same time we are all learning. And in this physical reality, we understand, maybe we don't understand, I should say, why is this happening, but there's always a reason. The reason is for us to grow, to evolve, to expand, and to understand who we really are. Okay? So, their souls, they do know. That's my answer to you, Inner Path. But wonderful, wonderful question. I love it. But I was shown that all lives happen now. Yes, cats, kittens, and Sweden, yes, all lives do happen now, 1000%. Hey, beautiful people, and Mr. Awesomeness himself. Camila, you are always so wonderful. You are always so kind, and every time you jump on these lives, you bring so much positive energy. Of course, all of you bring your own unique energy to this, and I love it. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend, and Happy New Year to you, okay? All right. So what about conscious astral projection? Sama, okay, inner path, thank you. I love it. So your conscious astral projection is nothing more than just you intending to astral project, okay? And when you intend to astral project, you have a tendency of remembering exactly where you went and how it all played out. You're going to bring back with you information. Now, of course, every time you sleep and you leave your body, you also bring information back. But in this case, it is your subconscious mind that is recording it instead of your conscious mind. Okay? So there's always information for you every time you go out. And the conscious astral projection is just basically you are aware of where you want to go, and you have control. Control is not the right word because you're always in control, but you have memories of where you want to go, I should say. Like when you are awake, 1000%. Yes, love and light to you. Okay, Katrina, good evening from the UK. Thank you, my wonderful friend. A lot of you are here today. I love it. Okay, that sailed all over the world before countries were boarded. That is awesome. So, my take on this is that you were traveling or sailing around the world before there were countries that had borders, and that is awesome. This is remarkable. This is a memory that you are having. Of course, this is happening right now, but this is a lifetime that you are actually remembering right here in the now. That is amazing. Keep that memory alive, my wonderful friend. Shahira, I see myself as a black woman. I saw myself as blonde, young lady, and I am none of them in this reality. And that is all good, because you see, in order for our soul, again, we're not souls, but in order for us to grow, to evolve, to expand, we need to be all of this in order for us to have a complete understanding. You need to understand what it is to be a blonde young lady. You need to understand what it is to be a black woman. You need to understand what it is to be whatever it is. Okay? And this is how we grow. This is how we evolve. This is how we expand. Without us experiencing this, how would we truly understand, right? Beautiful. I love your comments. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge and all your input. Going down, Camila, Happy New Year to you and everyone else too. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Katrina, you're talking to Killer here. If you find yourself in sleep paralysis, that is an opportunity to astral project 1000%. Thank you for saying that, Katrina, because I would have said the exact same thing. Awesome. Anna Marie, Native Americans sent money to Ireland during famine in 1840s. Incredible people. There you go. Thank you for sharing that, my wonderful friend. I never get my questions answered in this site just for gifts. I'm not sure. I don't even think I've seen you on this site. But throw a question out there, and if I get to you, I get to you. Okay, it's not intentional, believe it or not. If you come over on this side and you see all my messages, I have hundreds of them in a lot of cases, and I need to play around with my physical time here, as one would say. Joanna, 333, and you're talking conscious astral projection. There you go. Thank you for sharing, Joanna. So many synchronicities today, 1000%. So it was 333 when I said that. That's awesome. Magical numbers. Okay, greetings for you and all others who are present here at this moment. Thank you, my wonderful friend. And look at that. Look at that. And this one is 369. Isn't that amazing, Joanna? You were talking about 333, and this person here is 369. That's awesome. All right. Greetings for you. Okay. I remember being in the council, and I voted against coming to the inner earth, the lands we live now. Awesome. Whatever you perceive as being real, it is. Whatever you perceive, actually, not even as being real, whatever you perceive is real, I should say. Okay? Because you cannot perceive something that is not real. You cannot imagine something that is not real. You cannot pick up this information if it never happened, or if it's not happening in a different dimension. Shahira, thank you very much. Wise man, thank you, my wonderful friend. What is your view about 2023 spirituality? Okay, whether we call it 2022, whether we call it 2021 or 2023, or doesn't matter, okay? We will always grow, we will always expand, we will always go, in this case, forward in linear time, okay? Because this is just the way it is designed. It is designed for us to grow, okay? So, just another beautiful and wonderful year for expansion, for sure. In astral projection, sleep paralysis, can another orb entity enter another vessel? No, they cannot. And I know we were shown in different movies like The Exorcist and all that stuff that, demons and, bad entities take over your body. They cannot. Nothing can take over your body without your authorization. Of course, this is common knowledge among every spiritual being. So, Joanna, thank you for saying that. Okay, awesome, Joanna. Camila, amazing channel, 1111-777 today. Wow, awesome. Thank you for sharing. I have met one girl like, okay, I like, that's awesome. All right, so I'm already at the bottom here. I jumped a few because there's a lot of questions out there. Okay, so again, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to say, for those of you that are new here and you don't know me, you can always click on my page, and if you like what you see, you can always hit a follow, of course, and at the same time you can hit the little bell icon, so every time I upload a video like I did today, you can always be the first or among the first that gets notified. Okay, and at the same time, for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, if you see my bottom of the page here, you're gonna find it's called Linktree. You click on that, you will find my other links, including this time my website. I had to create a website because a lot of you were requesting what we call mentorship and all that. So you can either book directly through the website, or you can email me. There's an email address and a phone number there as well. So whatever works for you, you're free to go check out the website, of course, and YouTube and Instagram, and of course TikTok are also on Linktree. For those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity to do so while I am live. Anybody that does subscribe and wishes to can have a 15-minute Zoom meeting with me, just to touch base on a one-to-one basis. Okay, and again, I'm going to see what wonderful comments all of you have here. Kalinichta, my wonderful friend, Inner Path, you enjoy your night, okay? Love and light to you. Thank you for being here. And Mohammed, hi, you gave me good advice for empaths. The last 12 days, I wrote over 100 pages with my hand. That is remarkable. Thank you for sharing, Mohammed. That is truly, truly amazing. If you continue doing what you were writing here, my wonderful friend, you might even write a book, okay? And whatever information comes to you, please share it with the rest of us, okay? Because it is always valuable information. And Lucas says, how many past lives we have? So this is a very, very good question. There is no specific number. Okay, the number, it all depends on you and how you want to learn whatever it is that you want to learn and how you want to expand and grow. So there is no direct number. It could be some cases, some just come here once, others come here thousands of times, others come here as maybe 10, 15, 20, up to 100 times, but on average it's usually 50 to 100 times on average. Okay. In on my 11th. Oh my God, I'm done. Okay, so there you go. See, thank you for sharing, Jason. All right, so on that note, I want to thank everybody for being here. Okay, I'm not going to keep you very, very long. Shahir, are you familiar with Bob Proctor's ideology? So I know who Bob Proctor is, believe it or not. I do understand. I didn't really check out Bob Proctor thoroughly, but I do have an understanding of his ideology, and yes, he is definitely, or he was, I should say, or I forget about what he is, because you can never cease to exist. So yes, he was definitely a remarkable person in this physical reality. So again, on this note, I know I have a lot of people here. Love and light to you all. Nathanael, thank you, my wonderful friend. Again, go ahead and check out my website. Like I said, you will find it on my actual link tree, which is also on my Instagram. And of course, now it's going to be blasted everywhere. But love and light to you all. John, always a pleasure. Joanna, Shahira, all of you. Rick, did I miss anybody? Everybody that is here, I want to thank all of you. Okay, love and light to you all. I wish a happy new year to all of you, a prosperous new year to all of you, and know that whatever it is that you want is already here. It is not beyond your reach, because it is here. All you need to do is become in alignment with its frequency and its vibration. Okay? Love and light to all of you. Pink, thank you very, very much for being here. And again, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Okay? Check out my website. Tell me what you think. Joanna, love and light. And on that note, keep smiling, keep positive, and keep the vibes up. I know that this year will be remarkable for all of us. Love and light. Bye for now.